Welcome to week 3 of TOL, folks, and we have quite a spectacular game for you today. We have the Nintendo Power, who are breaking records left and right with their offensive running productivity against the famous TIT titles. And, huge game here. So, there's been a lot of chatter in the Facebook group about how the Nintendo Power haven't played anybody with a strong defense yet. And, they're only racking up these numbers because of who they're going against. And also, John Pryor is already 1-1. Many people picked him to win the whole thing going into this year, and I almost did. So clearly one of the favorites. And but he's looking at a 1-2 start, which would be crazy. So there's a lot on the line in this game. I mean, this is as big a game as you can have in week 3. So let's jump into it here. Oh, and Alyssa Milano is back. So they still don't have Kelly Kapowski, who's their number 1 kick returner, but they will get Alyssa Milano back. Ooh, I'm like, this is fun. This is exciting. Great game we got going here. And so the titles will elect to return. And so I like both of these uniforms. The Nintendo team, nice kick by Yoshi. Their uniforms look like an actual old school Nintendo with the gray and red. And then the pink and the yellow, I think, look good on the title. So we got some, I just like looking at all the jerseys. Oh, first play is a called play. So we expect this game to be high scoring. It's something where it's almost like a defensive stop. Oh, here comes Dolly Parton. Man, she's fast. Oh boy, she's off to the races. Donkey Kong trying to catch her. If he misses the stop, it's going to be a score, folks. Whoo-wee. Touchdown. Man, oh man, I was expecting a score game. I did expect Dolly Parton to run for 90 yards in the second play of the game. So I think defensive stops are going to be more valuable than offensive touchdowns here because, extra point block. That could be huge. Because it's almost like you're expected to score with these high-powered offenses. So, getting a stop on defense is actually more valuable than putting the points up. Rygar, Rygar takes it across the 50 to the 45. And first down and 10. This Mega Man run has been successful for the Nintendo Power so far. And man. So those are normally bust-out plays once they get past that first line. But John has heavily paid his corners, which is a very interesting tactic. But if Mega Man's speed bursts are not going to be broken at that corner, same thing. That corner just, he's able to get by him. But Mega Man's not able to bust it out for a big gain. That could really slow the offensive momentum down. And here's Mario. Man, that was a really pretty juke. I mean, I don't know if you guys was so fast, but he went for the top. They normally, once they sort of get near the top, they just hug that sideline and they go. But he was getting near the top, and he went whoop and did a little juke below, and then blink back up top, and then hooked that sideline. And that was an awesome move. That's wish I had instant replay sometimes in some of these games to replay some of these plays. But okay, so as I mentioned early, offenses are going to be running up and down the field here today. And another receiver just wide open. A turnover. Again, turnover, more valuable than a touchdown. That hit the defender right in the chest. And I don't think they've covered Kinsey Wolanski once. I think she's just running free every play. Is she going to bust this too? These are the worst divers I've ever seen. Touchdown. Kinsey Wolanski. So that's my girlfriend, for those of you who don't know. My wife died in a horrific plane crash, so God rest her soul. And so I'm now dating Kinsey Wolanski. So look her up on social media. You'll see, I'll grieve my dearly departed wife forever, but, I've had to move on, so I'm with Kinsey now. So great kick here by Tits McGee. And Rygar's got a little bit of momentum, but again, hugs that sideline, brings it to the 23. So let's see now if the Nintendo Power can match the offensive output. They Sorry about that there. All right, so now Luigi takes it. So they are moving the ball, but they are not scoring in like 2 plays like the titles are. So they're already stuck with a 3rd down. Every time, ooh, makes the defender miss there. No, but that corner keeps tracking them down. I wish I'd looked up the names. That top corner is the most important player in this game, I think. He gives to Mario, tucks it down, and gets a gain of 7. So 7 and 8 yard gains are nice. They're not the same as 70-yard touchdowns. Oh, Link! Wow, that defender is fast on that call play. But Link, the rarely used wide receiver, makes the play. Now, this is a good look for Mega Man here. Bottom thing, he could score on this one. Oh, no, that defender just stuffs him right at the point of attack. 2nd and 6. Gives to Luigi. Luigi's got, whoa, man, he saw that cool juke move that Mario did on his touchdown. He's like, hey, I want to show you I can do the same thing, but wasn't necessary. He was already had plenty of room to get that score. So regardless, here we are now. So they match the score. This again, it could like things like who scores last at the end of the first half could matter. So since the title's got the first ball, like if Nintendo can get that last score of the first half, something like that. But I mean, eventually there's going to be a stop. I mean, it's David Hasselhoff. And he's got some room. These are the worst divers I've ever seen. Touchdown. Wow. I mean, they are scoring on 1 or 2 plays every time. This is ridiculous. Whoo-wee. Man, oh man. So Billy Lee's the safety for Nintendo Power, and he's well paid. But I don't know if he's just out to lunch today or what. I mean, he's not anywhere near these deep plays. Yikes. All right, so now Rygar gets it, and he wants to put him in good position here to end this quarter. And he's going to do it. He's going to give him some good field position. Gets it across the 40. And here comes this run again. Oh, if they call it, it's just smart. They should probably be calling that play just about every time. 2nd and 17. So because they're picking these up in smaller chunks, this could be an opportunity for the defense to get a stop. 3rd and 11. Pressure's really on the Nintendo Power now to try and pick this one up. This could be the first defense. Oh, and they pass. Oof. Stone cold call. Samus Aran with a big catch. Can Samus? Oh, Samus is also got some fumbleooskies here, but a big catch. Mega Man's completed 2 big passes on 3rd and long when he's absolutely had to, and then he'll easily run this one in. So point, counterpoint here. Just trading touchdowns. Who's going to fumble? Who's going to get the interception? Can he keep making these extra points? Maybe that 1-point lead will be enough. This one's good. So we're at 21-20. 1-point lead for the Nintendo Power. And can they force the titles to have 3 offensive plays? I don't think they've had 3 offensive plays on the same drive yet. So now, we're not even talking about 3 and out. We're talking about just can they hold them to 3 total offensive plays. And Hasselhoff open. I don't know why these guys are just open every single time. All right, so they actually make a tackle here. So it's 1st and 10. It's a little something different. Parton drops back. She's got some people open. She says, fuck those people. Jolene, don't stop me from scoring my touchdown. Jolene. And the kick is good. And here we go. All right, shitty kick on the kick return here. Rygar will get it in good field. We're going right up the gut this time. Oof, breaks through that somehow. There's a massive humanity, and there he goes. Missed dive. Can he get to Rygar to the house? Touchdown. He says, we don't even need an offense. I mean, this game is like... it's almost embarrassing. All right. Ever important extra point to keep that lead. No, it's blocked. 27-27. This game's going to take an hour. The clock doesn't run on these kickoffs, and they have to do all the graphics for the touchdown. So every time somebody scores, it like slows us down here. Alyssa Milano trying to match Rygar's production, but brings it out only to the 22-21. All right. Nobody's real open. Kinsey Wilansky just catches it in coverage anyway. Way to go, baby. Daddy loves you. First and 10. And not a single D-back is even covered. Wilansky's just wide open. This is hard. It's like a family struggle here. It's my brother's team against my girlfriend's team, so pretty tough. Oh, there's the first big turnover. Billy Lee finally earning his money. Gets that pick. Now Mario. Oof, man, doing some of that egregious sidestepping there. Maybe he fell too much in love with his moves. Oh, 3rd and 1. I thought he picked it up. Big play here. Could be the first real defensive stop. Mega Man's going to throw. Controversial decision. Incomplete pass, and we have our first punt of the game. So after the first defensive stop on a turnover, Nintendo Power puts themselves in a position to really give themselves a little bit of separation, and they get the first defense. They get stopped by the defense for the first time. And now Melissa Milano pulls it up to the 38, gives them good field position. Whew. Quite a game here, folks. And the throw. Hasselhoff is wide open. 1st and 10. We haven't seen Jessica Rabbit, I don't think, at all. Tries the dump down pass, so it's now 2nd and 10. Oh, Pam Anderson catches it in traffic. Just enough for the first down. 47 seconds left in the half. Can the Nintendo Power defense hold? And there's Jessica Rabbit, and we now understand why they haven't given it to Jessica Rabbit. 38 seconds. Curious to see when they make the decision to go for the field goal. I think it's about under 25 seconds-ish. There's Pam. Oh, she's not that fast, but fast enough. Brings it down to the 10, and they will now kick the field goal. So this would give them that lead going into the half. And it's going to be true. Well, I guess Rygar's already brought a kick return back for a touchdown, so you don't want to count those points yet, I suppose. But as much breakaway speed as Mario and Mega Man and Luigi have, I don't think that they can bust one for like 70 yards against this defense with those corners being so fast. And Rygar, good return, but not like one of the best. So let's see if Mega Man can bring it to the house here. That corner just flies up and it's just too fast. Interesting defensive build. So Nintendo Power, it's going to go into the second half down 3 points. Only one defensive stop both ways. One was a turnover. One was a forced punt. These teams should really just be kicking onside kicks every time, right? I mean, what's the point? Defense can't stop them anyway. Maybe you pick up one a game. Rygar's having quite a game. I mean, got the one touchdown, but every kick returns past the 30, 40. It's going to bring those offensive numbers down a little bit. Mario picks up 4. 2nd and 6. Call this play, and now again, Nintendo's in trouble. They're relying on Mega Man to complete passes here. They're not gonna win a lot. They give to Luigi on 3rd and long, but they're stopped short. Forced to punt again. And now the Titles can sort of start to try and take control of this game. You know, they have a lead. They can score here. They can go up 2 scores, and with the way their offense is producing, a 2-score lead can feel almost insurmountable. Man. It seems like this quarterback just makes the right decision every time. I feel like my quarterbacks are so fucking stupid. I don't know, maybe it's just paranoia or something, but I feel like every time there's like an open receiver, my quarterback just holds the fucking ball for forever. 2nd and 10. Both the top and the bottom wide receiver are just completely wide open. Hasselhoff. Touchdown. Titles. Whew. All right, so now it's going to be 37. Well, likely with the extra point is, fairly likely here. So now a 2-score lead, and Nintendo Power is going to be, they're going to have to get another kind of defensive stop at some point. Whether it's a turnover or somehow actually stop them 3 plays in a row. They're going to have to make that happen at some point. And Rygar with his worst return, and clearly Uncle Mo is now just living on the sideline of the titles here. 2nd and 3. Mega Man looking to pass, dumps down to Luigi enough for the first down, but defense swarms him right after, not able to get his big yak, his yards after catch. Some room here for Mario, but gets around, not enough for the first down. In those first 2 weeks, those plays were going for touchdowns or 30, 40-yard gains. It seems silly to say that only getting 8 to 10 isn't enough, but one incomplete pass here or there mixed in, and all of a sudden you're in trouble. Mega Man gets hit early here. Can that defender, no help at all, 1 yard. It's a long run for 1 yard. 2nd and 9. Mario's got a little bit of room here again. Tucks it down and then back up. Finally able to get off to the races. Finally the long score for the Nintendo Power, and Mario punches it in. And that brings him within 4, likely 3, depending on the results of this this kick here. I need Yoshi with a good kick here. Melissa Milano's been solid, but not spectacular back here with these kick returns. And they dive and take her out there. All right, so here comes Dolly Parton in the titles. Oof, nice jumping stop there by the defender. 2nd and 10. Going deep to Kate Upton. D-back just does not get over there nearly in time. 2 missed dives, touchdown. Man, this offense is explosive. Holy shnipies. Whew. So the lead is likely to go back up to 10 now. Blowouts. I shouldn't say blowout, but just the offensive production is just blowing the hinges off the doors here. Rygar set to return. That's his worst kick return. His kick returns are getting lower and lower. I wonder if he wasn't excellent, maybe dropped down to average or something, or good, or maybe he wasn't good and went to average, but those last 2 returns have not been pretty, and there's a called play there. Mario tucks it down, gets tackled. 3rd and 9. Mega Man bodies all over him. Incomplete pass. You got to go for it here. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I think the AI is pretty smart, all things considered. It's hard to make that decision, but to me, that one's one where you just can't afford to give the ball back. You have to try and pick that one up. Fumble. Does it stay in bounds? All right, they pick it up. Link with another big play for Link, and that's the kind of break they needed. Their offense was shut down, but Link scoops and scores, and now they're back to where they were before. They needed one big break somewhere in there, and they just got it. So now, can they continue to miss the extra point? With all these extra points, when you score this much, you're eventually gonna miss a few. But that one hurts. Because a field goal now does you no good. Well, yeah, eventually could do you good, but doesn't tie the game back up. All right, so Dolly Parton with 6 seconds left to go. dump down to Pam Anderson. Complete for 11 yards. Man, look at the scores per quarter. Those numbers just pop up and don't go away here. And Jessica Rabbit getting involved in the offense, contributing on a dump down catch. 1st and 10. Wolanski wide open again. Nice diving stop this time by the defender. 1st and 10. Oh, she's out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Not much pressure here by the defense at all. Bowser had that huge year last year, but just can't be paid the same. Upton touched. Oh, can't quite catch it. 3rd and 10. Big opportunity here for the defense. Can they step up for one play? Force one defensive stop here. The dump down, but there's no defenders there. Jessica Rabbit. Oh, this is a little frustrating to watch when the defenses are just this fucking stupid. 1st and 10. Wolanski, incomplete. 2nd and 10. It's back. Touchdown. Sorry, I know. Obviously, I'm biased. It's my brother's team. But, like, I swear, I watch my... there must be something about the quarterback statistics that I don't understand. Because this quarterback is just making the right decision every fucking play. And my team, I watch my team, and there's receivers open, and the quarterback just sits there and gets sacked or just throws it into double coverage. I feel like Dolly Parton hasn't made any mistakes. And I don't know if... It doesn't seem like there's a number that should indicate the quarterback's intelligence. I don't know. There's something I don't understand. And Luigi picks up the 1st down. 1st and 10. Gets knocked down. I guess they've decided that they want to throw now that they're down a lot late, but their best chances for big plays are running the ball. Samus with a nice jumping catch brings it out to the 45. They're going to need a touchdown and an onside kick at this point, which is not impossible. The give to Luigi. Picks up 4. Second and 6. Called play. I think Nintendo Power's defense had one called play since the first play of the game. They called the first one, and then that's been it. Actually, I think that was the last one. Samus. Another big catch. Brings it down to the 10 or 11 here. So Nintendo Power's been averaging over 75 points a game so far this year, so they're clearly going to be below that average. Oof, Link was open at the bottom, but, Mega Man makes a poor decision. Mario picks up 3, 3rd and 7. There's got a little bit more room this time, and that's going to be a touchdown. All right, so the game now, as poorly as things have gone for the Nintendo Power, they are one onside kick away from possibly being in a position to win this game. And that second missed extra point, again, hurting now because they can't tie it with a field goal. So here we go. Oh, clean catch. Clean catch by the Titles. Now we'll take a miracle turnover. Jessica Rabbit just gains 1, but that's all. All she has to do is hold the ball. That's her only job. 3rd and 8. I'll probably throw it here. Again, brilliant decision-making on the part of Dolly Parton there. Holds it long enough for that final receiver just to squeak open a little bit and then threads the needle. So that's the score. That's the game, folks. quite a game. Super Mario still goes for $134. Dolly Parton with those 2 runs for 99 yards. She throws for 520. Whew-wee. Nintendo Power offense, they scored 47 points, and Rygar put up a lot of special teams yards, but those yardage numbers aren't so great. All right, congratulations to John Pryor and the titles. That was an impressive performance. And so we will see you next game. Good luck to everybody else in week 3.